What's going on, Sip Sip? How y'all doing on this beautiful Sunday morning? So I just heard something I'm in my truck on Sunday morning, and I just heard something that I need to address to all my pimp player pastors out there. You know, the church. So I'm speaking of the church, and I'm speaking primarily of melanated churches, the Black Baptist Church, whatever. But I want to address this, that Erica Campbell heard something. You know, Erica Campbell gained fame with the gospel group MaryMary. Yeah, I have some personal dealings with MaryMary, but I'm going to save that for another time. Back when I was in the music industry or worked in the music industry. But she said that at church on Easter Sunday, and I don't know why she brought this up now, but she was just talking about, but we'll talk about it. But she talked about on Easter Sunday, this past Easter Sunday, that she had to address somebody because they wore a short suit set to church on Easter Sunday. Yeah, you heard what I said. So the person, I guess, at Erica Campbell's church, whatever church she attends, I don't know. I really don't care. Because it's led by a pimp player pastor. You understand what I'm saying? And so wherever the church is, whatever they do, whatever denomination, I'm sure they're Baptist. That neither here nor there. But the part that struck me is she said that the person that she was talking to got offended. And she said that she wasn't going, she went to the person in love. So I'm assuming that it's a man, because if it was a woman, why would she go to her? So I'm assuming it was a man. And he was in the choir stand on Easter Sunday, and I don't know, she didn't really get the details if she went to him before or after service. But she said that she offered to take him to get some clothes, and he said no, because that would mean, you know, that's setting the precedent that you are, you know, basically sonning me or whatever. But she said that he got offended and that he had the spirit of offense. And so my question is where do you get off telling people what they can and cannot wear to church? You understand what I'm saying? Jesus said, if I remember correctly, and some of you scholars correct me if I'm wrong, Jesus said, come as you are. So he came as he saw fit. So I'm sure he was dressed nice. It's Easter Sunday, you know, and melanated people tend to do the most. You understand? There's a couple of times when melanated people go to church. And that's on Mother's Day and Easter. Mama's Day, you know they're going on Mama's Day, because what? We all love Mama, right? And Mama want her babies in church, so guess what? The gangsters, the hood rats, the prostitute, the pimps, pushers and prostitute, the son from out of town, the son that's a drunk, the son, everybody go to church with Mama on Easter Day, on Easter, and come to Mama's house to eat. So y'all do the most. You can see more colors, colorful suits, hair, braids, barrettes, scrunchies, gators. Well, not gators, but you know what I'm talking about. They gators, but they not real gators. They like, yeah, but yeah. So you can see more colorful suits and more colors on Easter at a black church than you can anywhere. You can get your Crayola box, and I guarantee you, you'll see more colors at a black church on Easter Sunday. So my thing is, why did you address this person and you felt the need to talk to this person and tell them that that was inappropriate? And that's the word. She said inappropriate. That's inappropriate. So my question to you is, Miss Campbell, and if you know Miss Campbell, tell her to watch this goddamn video, but tell her to subscribe and hit the like button. You know, the one that look like that. But yeah, so who made you the authority of appropriateness? Yes, we're turning to appropriateness, chapter 1, verse 1. In the beginning, God made Erica Campbell in charge of appropriateness. But if we read to verse 2, if appropriateness crosses your lips and shorts are inappropriate, tight ass dresses are inappropriate too. I know I done stepped some toes, y'all. Curl them under. Tight dresses, form-fitting dresses, no bras. Now, I'm just reading the chapters. I'm at like verse number 7. No bras. Verse 9. Panty lines. Yeah, all that stuff is inappropriate too, Miss Campbell. So, for my pimp players and pastors be doing the most too. So, who gave you and who, or as my boy Sterry, God rest Sterry. So, as my boy Sterry would always say, who died and make you a charge of appropriateness, bitch? Yeah. Who died and make you the authority on appropriateness? In the words of the late great Sterry Lamacious Johnson. Yeah. Who died and made you the authority on appropriateness? Because you felt it was right in the spirit. The spirit came over you and told you that was not appropriate. Well, that may be. But who died and made you the authority? And is your inappropriateness, I'm at verse 10 now. Is your inappropriateness spread across the congregation? That's all I want to know. If you're going to come to me with an inappropriateness, you need to go to some of these sisters with inappropriateness. Sleeping with the pastor is very goddamn inappropriate. But have y'all talked to that sister that been sleeping with the pastor, been trying to, yeah. So let's not get on here and talk about inappropriateness. No. For all my pimp players and pastors, and I bet you asked the pastor, no, he wanted him to come, because guess what? Pastor wanted to see that basket go by, and pastor wanted to see him drop that love offering in there. Yeah. So we got to do better. To all my pimp player pastor partners out there listening to this, to all my believers, if y'all gonna do something, hey, I don't mind you doing it, but let's do it all the way across the board. Jesus said my yes is yes and no is no. So if it's no for this brother to wear shorts, then it's goddamn no for her to wear a tight ass dress. It's no for her to be showing her full figure and all her goods. Yeah, it's no too. That's all I'm saying. Let's keep it no, no, and yes, yes. You lukewarm, what did he say? Just spit you out my mouth. So let's just keep it all the way 100. A buck. The black church, in my opinion, your pimp, your player, your pastors, y'all have hurt more people than y'all have helped. That's another topic for another discussion, but y'all have a good day. And before you leave here, hit that like, subscribe, and share button. And drop a comment, because we can talk about it. Yeah, because I think it was very inappropriate when I dealt with you, Miss Campbell. But we'll talk about that at another time. So, hey, we're talking about being appropriate. Y'all have a good day on this appropriate Sunday. This is a day you never seen before and you'll never see again. So y'all have a blessed day as I pull up to the grocery store to get me, as my grandma say, I'm getting ready to do what? I'm finna make some groceries. Yeah. Thank y'all. Thank y'all for the reading and the hearing and the dissemination of Ronnie's word. Sip, sip.